And last but definitely not least is the area of interpersonal skills. Now you'll remember a little bit earlier I mentioned that project management is all about leadership and communication. Well, most of communication, or most of the leadership areas as well, are bundled up into interpersonal skills as well as general management skills. But if you are unable to work with a wide variety of different personality types, you're going to have difficulty as a project manager. But it's okay. You can learn how to do it better. That involves learning how to communicate better. Communication is a huge discipline in and of itself, but it's something that you're going to need to at least understand the basics of to be a good project manager. Communication involves allowing yourself to communicate and to foster good communication between widely different groups of people. And the groups may be culturally different. They may be different based on age. In our workforce today, we have many members of both Generation X and baby boomers that are still active. Two totally separate generations. How do they communicate? There is a difference. It's important for you to understand the basics of how to get different groups to communicate. You also need to understand influence. How do you influence other people? In some cases, you have the authority to get the job done. In other cases, you don't have the authority, and you need to use influence to get the job done. Leadership. You certainly are going to be leading a lot of people. You need to understand leadership skills and hone up your skills if you need help there. Motivation. Part of leadership as well, leading people and motivating them to get the job done. Your team is going to need some motivation at some point. Your project team is a group of people that you need to stay on task and stay on target to get the job done, but sometimes things get frustrating. It's up to you to provide the motivation to continue on. And last in our list of interpersonal skills is conflict management. Conflict will happen. And by the way, conflict is not always bad. Sometimes some of the greatest innovations come through conflict. It's up to you as the project manager to manage conflict and make it help and not harm your particular project.